Welcome to class, yogis. My apologies to my delayed start. Just had to get some things organized. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day today. Welcome. It's so nice to see you all. My name is Jason Gorenstein. This is our Urban Zen Integrative Therapy class. So for those of you who don't know, Urban Zen Integrative Therapy is a practice that was created out of various techniques, including Reiki, mindfulness, yoga therapy, and essential oils, in order to create a sense of balance and well-being. Actually, initially, these practices were introduced into the healthcare system as a complement to aiding the nurses who were going through some of the challenges of working in a healthcare system. So hopefully you guys will enjoy some of these practices. And today's class is going to be a fairly light practice, more on the restorative end of things. And if you have any special requests, please feel free to request any requests for these classes. So without further ado, let us begin, and we'll find our way into our practice. So let's begin. All right. So begin by finding your way onto your mat and allowing yourself to find your way into a seated position. And as you find your way into a seated position, I would recommend starting in a cross-legged position just like this. And you can utilize some essential oils if you'd like. I have various essential oils, some lemon oil, some lime, some other various types of oils. Today I'm going to start out with lemon oil. And actually I'm going to place a little bit of lime as well on another one. And then just begin to hold the tissue to your nose. So, I actually started, when I started doing these practices, I started utilizing the essential oils first on my hands as an applicant on my hands, and then later on, one of the main proponents of the program, she shared that the essential oils are really good to place on your on a tissue, and I actually started to adopt this current practice as a practice for utilizing the Urban Zen essential oil therapy. So just begin to breathe in that smell. Good. Very nice. And then as you feel ready, you'll just close your eyes and come into a simple, relaxing, restorative pose. So close your eyes. Begin to observe your breath. And begin to notice your inhalations and your exhalations in and out through the nose. And as you notice these inhalations and these exhalations, just begin to allow your body to relax here. Allowing your mind to relax here. And beginning to allow your attention to just be in that breath. Be with that breath. And as you continue to breathe, noticing that breath, begin to feel into the aspects of just letting go into this present moment. You can repeat to yourself, if you'd like, these words: may I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I share these practices of kindness, wellness, and relaxation with myself and with the world. And again, come back to that breath of yours. And continue to breathe here. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose. Continue to relax into this breath. And breathing in through the nose. And breathing out through the nose. And I'd like you to bring somebody into your mind. This is not a direct Urban Zen practice, but it's a practice that I feel called to share right now. It's very similar. And I'd like you to bring that person into your mind and allow the thoughts of them to be with you. And just notice how you feel thinking of this person. Maybe at times things are not perfect or things are not aligned. And yet as you observe those thoughts in your mind, as you observe those thoughts, you may begin to come back to a space of compassion, a space of love. A space of connection. And as you feel that, this reminder that even in this moment right now, even where we are right now, and many challenges may be arising for you, many beliefs of difficulty or uncertainty, and you can still come back to these thoughts. A thought that may begin to remove some of the darkness, may begin to remove some of the challenges that you may be facing. Good. And as we feel ready, we're going to find our way into our first restorative pose. This is called supported Baddha Konasana. I was going to do supported relaxation pose. If you don't have a bolster and blocks, I will share another pose with you. So this is the pose that you'll take if you have a bolster. You'll just set it up like this. You'll place a block on the medium setting, a block on the highest setting. You'll place 2 blankets on either side of you. And breathe here. So the feet come together, the knees come apart, and you release. And breathe here. And just begin to allow for your body to rest here. So if this pose is not accessible to you, maybe you don't have these bolsters, maybe you don't have these props, another variation to take is this. You take a blanket, you fold it in a third, and then you use this blanket all the way for the spine, right here like this. Then you take another blanket, and you use this blanket here for the head. And then you release on down. Just like this. This is the alternative pose I would recommend taking. So you have a blanket under your back, runs up until the tailbone. You have another blanket underneath the head. You can always use towels here if you don't have blankets. And then you're going to come back into a resting position here. And as you continue to breathe, you just release. And breathing in through the nose, that lemon smell, and breathing out, just releasing here. Relaxing and releasing. And breathing in. And breathing out, relaxing and releasing here. Allowing the feet to be together. Allowing the head to relax fully on this bolster. Continuing to breathe here. Continuing to release. And maybe eventually you could take that tissue with the essential oil and just hold it towards the nose. Now I'm working with lemon today, however I love the lime smell as well. I might actually use a little bit of lime as well here. Can begin to roll the head from side to side. Coming back to center. And closing the eyes as you rest here. As you breathe in, and as you breathe in here, and as you breathe out. And again, just begin to breathe in that smell. And breathe out. So believe it or not, these smells, they help to create a sense of relaxation across the body and across the mind here. Supta Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose, on a bolster, releasing here. And breathing. And again, as you continue to breathe here, just begin to feel into that breath, that sense of awareness, that sense of grounding. That sense of relaxation. And from here, you'll take those legs and you're going to bring your blanket over to one side. You're just going to rest your body here. Lying hold of those blankets and releasing on down. And this is called supported relaxation pose on a bolster, supported twist on a bolster. Just close the eyes here and breathe.
And as you breathe, your breath should travel down in towards your back ribs, in towards your sitting bones here. And the breath should be long and slow and gentle. Long and slow and gentle. And breathing in here. And breathing out. And breathing in here. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. So as you rest the body here, this is a great opportunity for us just to allow ourselves to relax here. When we take this side lying pose, and especially the elevated version, we have an opportunity, if you will, to be here and be still. And as you rest, you'll notice here that the body can release even more deeply, even more. The neck muscles, the shoulders, biceps, triceps, back muscles, and the pelvis. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And I'd like you to again come back to maybe even that individual that really has always been there. Could even be somebody that you met, could be somebody that's a friend or a neighbor, a parent, a child, anybody. And just really have that person in your consciousness. It could even be somebody who is deceased now. Somebody that you have experienced long memories with. It's okay. Just let them be in your consciousness for now. And let the positive emotions be there. Even if there is sadness, even if there is longing, even if there is a feeling of resentment. But even beyond all of that, there was that reminder, that good feeling of love. And that feeling that we don't know where it comes from. And yet it is an inspiration to all of us. It pushes all of us towards our goals in life. It pushes all of us towards our journey, towards our focus. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Good. And from this position, we will press our way up again. And we're just going to take a few rounds of cat and cow here. You don't have to move your setup quite yet. Inhale, peel the chest on up. Exhale, begin to round the spine. Inhale, peeling the chest on up. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, peeling the chest on up. And as you exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, peeling the chest on up. Exhale, rounding the spine. Good. Walk the hands over towards the right side of the room. And just breathe here. So allow yourself to really feel into the spreading of those fingers, the wrapping of the outer arms, firming of the triceps here. And just begin to move the hips from right to left here as the thigh bones continue to move towards the heels. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And inhale. And exhale. Good, and then walk your knees and see that your knees are now facing the center of the room as you walk your hands to the other side. And begin to rock those hips back and forth a few times here as you continue to release the head on down. So as you move back and forth here, this is an opportunity, if you will, just to be engaged with the side body, with the side ribs. Moving the head from side to side here a few times. Good. And then as you feel ready, you're going to find your way onto this bolster here as you release your hips back towards your heels and release the head on down. So it's like a child's pose, except it's an elevated bolster child's pose. So for some of us, this will feel really good. For others, it may be too much in the knees. So you can always rotate the bolster back into classical child's pose if you wish. May also be too much on the feet. So you don't want to put too much pressure on your feet or your knees here or your hips. So if you feel like it's too much, you can always lower the setting. You could remove the bolster or the blocks. You could place the blocks on a lower setting like this. You could even lower the blocks to the lowest setting. Just be here for a few breaths. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Good. So from here, you're going to find your way back onto your hands and your knees again. And you're going to find your way into a downward facing dog pose. So spread the fingers wide apart. Float the legs back. Find your way into downward facing dog and just breathe here. So oftentimes we take downward facing dog as an opportunity to continue to be with our breath, to continue to be with our body. The fingers are spread wide apart. The forearms are lifting up off the floor. Crown of the head is releasing all the way down. And you're breathing here. I'm breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Lower those knees down to the mat. Good. So from here, what we're going to do is set our way up for another pose. So what I'm going to have you do is take your blankets, just move them to the side for a moment. Take your block, place it in front of your mat. Take your second block, place it right next to your first block. And then from here, you're going to take your hips and you're going to bring them alongside of your block like we did a moment ago or earlier. Actually, you know what? Instead, you're going to place your bolster on the other side of your mat. And the reason we do this is because we already were on our one hip for some time. So it's good to change your position. And if at this point you'd like to change your oil, now maybe you can place it on the same tissue if you like to still have the same remnants, or you can place it on a different tissue. I'm going with lime oil. So I have a lemon-lime combo, and it's very nice. I'm breathing that in. And now you'll take your bolster and you'll place your bolster alongside of you like this. And you'll release on down. You'll take your top hand, you'll place it on over, and you'll breathe here. So this is a side extension pose. It's a really nice pose for the side ribs and the shoulders. As you breathe here, filling the body with your breath, and as you breathe out, just finding a sense of relax and release. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. And then from here, eventually you're going to lower that right hand down to the block. You'll place your left hand on top of the block. And the reason for this is because over time, sometimes we feel we lose our hands. It becomes a little bit of a challenge in our hands to take this pose. So what you can do here now is you can lift the chest up. You can press through the chest and just turn or release rather your right shoulder back behind you. So now your hands are not on the blocks. Your right elbow is bent. Your hand is on the floor. Your left elbow is bent. Your hand is on the floor. Your chest is making contact with this bolster. And again, if you want to hold that oil towards you, you can do that. And breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And breathing in. And breathing out.
from here, we're going to lift on up. And we're going to find our way to the opposite side of the pose. So you'll take your bolster and you'll place it on the other side as you feel ready. Just like this. And then you'll take your setup, you'll take your blocks, and then you'll place them on the other side. And then you'll take your head, and then you'll release your head on down, just like this. So now you have this smell that you can smell as you take your arms up and over the head. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then from here again, you'll lift your way up. You'll take your elbows to either side of this bolster and you'll release the head on down. And just rest here. You can bring that the tissue closer to you if you'd like, or keep it at a distance. Another reason why I really like to use tissues when I work with the essential oils is because the tissue, when you smell, the essential oil smell, it is very all-encompassing. I mean, the smell gets, can get everywhere. So as you breathe in that essential oil here, you can begin to smell that smell as it begins to expand across the nose, across the nasal cavity as you breathe. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. So from here, again, we're going to change our position one more time. So I'm going to have you guys lie on your back, and you're going to take your legs up on top of the bolster. I actually have a block here as well, so that the legs are on top of the block, so they're not just hovering off of the bolster. And then you can take, if you want, you can take a couple of blankets, you could place them on top of you as weights. So you might want to place just like 1 or 2 blankets over yourself, just like this. And the weightedness, the purpose for the weightedness is it's intended for anxiety. So not to say that you have anxiety or that you're experiencing anxiety currently, but this pose is a great pose to teach if you ever do have any anxiety. And by taking your feet up on these blocks here, you're beginning to allow yourself to relax and release here. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Hold that tissue right over the nose and breathe in. And then breathe out. Hold the tissue nose and breathe in. And breathe out. Hold the tissue over your nose and breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then from here, you're just going to begin to release your hands up and above the head. So we naturally are letting the blood flow move from the legs all the way down to the crown of the head, and vice versa. So believe it or not, this is actually a mild form of an inversion. And it's a really nice pose to take for exhaustion or anxiety. Exhaustion or anxiety. And as you take this pose, you're going to see where you can relax. You're going to see where you can release. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. I'm going to guide you all through a body awareness meditation right now, starting with the feet, moving all the way to the crown of the head and back to the feet. So just begin to watch and observe as you notice each various region of the body, beginning with the right foot, the right shin, the right heel, the right calf, and the right knee, the right thigh, and the right hamstring,
the right hip. And then we move to the left. The left foot, the left ankle, the left heel, the left calf, the left shin, the left knee, the left thigh, the left hamstring, and the left hip. The pelvis, the belly, the chest, the low back, the middle back, the upper back, the left hand, the left forearm, the left elbow, the left bicep and tricep, the left shoulder, the right hand, the right forearm, the right elbow, the right bicep, the right tricep, the right shoulder, the right chest, the left chest, both chests, the neck, the back of the neck, the chin, and the lips. The right cheek, the left cheek, the skin above the lips, and the nostrils, the bridge of the nose, the eye sockets, the eyes, the temples, the forehead, the crown of the head, and the back of the head. Just begin to observe the body. The body is one unit. So we're going to begin to move all the way down the body now, all the way to the base of the feet. The back of the head. The top of the head. The forehead. The eye sockets. The eyes. The temples, the nose, the mouth, the chin, and the neck, the shoulders, the biceps and triceps, the elbows, the forearms, wrist, the left hand, the right hand, both hands, and the chest, the solar plexus, the upper belly, the lower belly, the whole belly, the upper back, the shoulders, the back muscles, the right side of the back, the left side of the back, the entire back, the buttocks, the pelvis, the right thigh, the right hamstring, the right knee, the right shin, the right foot, the left thigh, the left knee, the left shin, and the left foot. The entire body is one whole unit. Just observe that breath once again, traveling in and out through the nose. And then from here, you'll bring your knees to a bent position. And you'll roll the body all the way onto your side. Using your top hand, you gently press your way back up. And you'll find your way back into a seated position, just like how we started. And if you'd like, you can take your essential oil, you can breathe that in here, and breathe it out. And I'd like you to come back to where we started with today. So we started with our eyes closed, and our breath was long and slow. Just begin to feel this sense of kindness and well-being. And breathing in. Breathing out. And breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. So you can say, if you'd like here, just like we started with, may I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy.
May I be kind. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be kind. May all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be happy. May all beings be kind. So let's take our hands into the center chest and let's close with an Om. This is a nice way to close our practice and begin our day. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. As you're ready. Releasing the chin towards the chest. Palms come to the thighs face up. Gently lift the head and softly open the eyes. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you guys enjoyed the practice. Once again, my name is Jason Gorenstein. The class that you just participated in was Urban Zen Integrative Therapy. We do this class every Saturday at 12 o'clock. If you like this class, please tune in tomorrow 5:30 or on Monday through Friday at 3 o'clock as we normally begin our practices of wellness and well-being. If you guys are watching on another platform, if you're watching on YouTube, you can find your way to my Facebook channel at Yoga with Jason G. So that's where I conduct these videos live on Facebook. Otherwise, I will look forward to seeing you very, very soon. So have a great day, everyone. I hope that you're well. I hope that you're having a nice day. And I will look forward to speaking with you all very, very soon. Namaste, yogis. Thank you guys so much.